Very good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on RTB. My name is Alan Shim, and this is Review. Very good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us once again here on Review. And tonight we've got a great show for you with the birthday celebrations of His Majesty the Sultan and Yang di-Pertuan of Brunei Darussalam just around the corner. Tonight we are going to analyze, examine, and explain some of the major events that had happened since the last 5 years. Now, this is following the recent cabinet reshufflement, and the nation looks set to have another 5 years of steady developments. But at this moment in time, it's also important as well to not just look forward, but also to look back at what has happened in the past 5 years, especially in areas where we have scored some major developments such as agriculture, healthcare, economy, and finance, just to name a few. So joining us this evening, we've got two very esteemed guests who are very, very excited, I believe, to talk about this here. Starting off with Dato' Perkat Dr. Haji Ismail bin Haji Duraman, the Executive Director for the Center for Strategic and Policy Studies, CSPS. Thank you very much, Dato', for joining us this evening. How are you this evening?
I'm fine.
Very good to hear.
Yes.
Now, I'm sure that you've got a lot of things to say about the past 5 years, so keep it in you for just a few moments. We'll get to you very shortly, all right? Now, joining us, the other guest this evening here, we've got Mr. Ignatius Stephen, a senior journalist and a pioneer in the media world. Ignatius, thank you for joining us. How are you this evening?
Thank you, my dear old friend.
Yeah, you know what? I can think of no other better person to talk about this because you have been covering Brunei for so many years that you pretty much know the in and out. So we look forward to talking to you as well a little bit later. All right, so tonight, as we have mentioned, we are going to be talking and having a look at the past 5 years. Now, about this time 5 years ago, of course, we had the major cabinet reshufflement, the first pretty much in Brunei Darussalam's modern history. Now, some people have said that this signifies the transformation of Brunei Darussalam into nation building to a nation development, but some of the people say that it's really about growing the country and maturing. But you know what? We're not going to look at that because we're going to take a look at everything here this evening.